Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We are here, Madden 24, Carolina Panthers franchise. Last episode, we got blown out by the Cowboys, and that would drop us to 2-3 on the season. So 3 in a row we've lost after starting 2-0 on the year, which is not great, honestly. So, yeah, just not good at all. Not doing well. Jonathan Mingo wants the ball more. I would like to get him the ball more, except, Bryce Young kind of keeps missing him deep. And I feel like none of the receivers' route running is necessarily good enough to kind of run a underneath intermediate offense. So we kind of have to take our shots when they present them to us. Theoretically, I would like to, kind of work the ball down the field a little bit more, but can't do that. We get +5 catching and +5 catch in traffic for this upcoming game against the 5-0 Cincinnati Bengals. Got an upgrade here for Jeremy Chin. Still have not gotten a dev trait upgrade through the training. It can happen, but I have yet to actually have that happen for me in this game. It just has not happened for us at all. Not sure why, but we get +2 zone coverage, and I believe that was awareness. I already forgot real quickly. It was just on the screen. But Jeremy Chin has been having a really good season for us, actually. A couple interceptions on the year so far for Jeremy Chin, so he's been playing great for us. We have enough staff points here to go with an upgrade here, and we're going to go with Road Grader. Again, really similar to my Bears franchise, but, receivers, tight ends, they get touchdowns and stuff. So they get points that way, XP points that way. Offensive linemen, it's a little tougher, so I feel like it's better to kind of focus on upgrading offensive linemen going forward. So that's what we're going to do. Road Grader, going to try to get that up here. So we get one Road Grader level 1 that gets 5% boost for their XP gains in training. Also, after back-to-back blowout losses, essentially, defensive coordinator Darren Young is fired. We're going to get him out of here, actually, and I know this is all doesn't really matter that much, but we are going to hire a new defensive coordinator. And I'm looking through these guys here. It doesn't really matter what it says their scheme is, but each one kind of has different little things here. So inside 4-3, toughness for those linemen. We got left outside, boost agility, acceleration for defensive ends, and all these different things here. They're different with each coach, these talent trees. So again, the coordinator ones aren't as important, I feel like. And also, I feel like you kind of don't want to be too OP. You don't want it to be you just hire this guy so you can do whatever. But kind of works with what I want to do. I want to get that defensive line upgraded and make sure our defensive line can, dominate. That's how I want to dominate games. And because edge rushers in Madden just don't feel good enough. So Dylan Pickett is going to be our new DC. And we actually get points for hiring him. So we're going to go right back here. This is how often, I don't hire and fire coordinators. So we're going to go another upgrade here on Road Grader. So we're now 2 out of 3 there. So we'll get 10% more XP for our guard. So taking on the Bengals here, let's get into it. Let's try to put a stop to this losing streak and end the Bengals winning streak. The Bengals come into a rainy Payco Stadium with a 5-0 record. They look to keep it going here with the struggling Carolina Panthers. They have dropped their last 3 games in a row. Can Bryce Young and this Panthers team come in here and pull off an upset against Joe Burrow? Good numbers, nothing great, nothing insane. And early on here, it'd be a drop right there from Jamar Chase, usually sure-handed. Well, not actually. He does have some drop issues from time to time, and the rain coming down makes it kind of tough. Here's Joe Mixon picking up 9 yards right there. So we're going to come back again here. 3rd and 1. Empty formation. Burrow throws this one, and that's going to be dropped by T. Higgins. So 2 drops as they go through the air here. Maybe should have just kept running it. So now 3rd and 8. There's John Mechie coming up with the pass right there. Catching that one. Had to reach out for it, but still came down with it. So now 2nd and 9. Young going to get sacked right there. Stripped of the football. Ty Chandler able to drop onto it and save disaster right there. So now 3rd and 18. There's just going to be a handoff here, trying to pick up a couple yards right here, and they pick up enough here. 4th and 5 coming up that the Panthers, they decided to go for it. They said, why not? Why not go for it? Kind of playing with house money. Risky throw here. Hayden Hurst comes down with it, breaks a tackle, picks up an additional yard after the catch right there. But big play right there from Bryce Young as he finds Hayden Hurst. So now Young going to get hit as he throws the football again. And this has been a problem all year, really. Just the pressure getting in on Bryce Young. I mean, you can't even say he was holding the ball too long that time. Found his read, was in the process of throwing the football, and then gets hit. Goes to Hurst, and Hurst can't make another amazing catch. That would have been a big play right there. Hurst wants a flag, but Jordan Battle breaks that one up. And 4th and 17, out would come the kicking unit, and that almost missed right there from Pinheiro. Not sure if maybe he didn't like the hold or what happened right there, but almost disaster right there. Almost no points. Instead, they get 3. Here's Joe Mixon into the open field. Going to get dropped at the 40. So here they go. Come back again. The Bengals. Burrow. Shotgun formation. Going to take this one, and he's going to run here. And he's going to pick up some nice yardage. Going to slide down here. Joe Burrow picks up 14. Doesn't use his legs too often. But now 2nd and 10. And that time, that is a catch. Able to hold on to the football right there. Snow drops that time. Play action. Burrow throws this one. And that is going to be a touchdown. Jamar Chase comes down with that one. Makes up for the... You love with the drops when he does that. He does that more than enough to where any drop issues he does have, you'll live with when he makes up for things like that. So, Bengals, 7-3 lead here. Nice run here from Ty Chandler. Picks up the first down right there. Chandler starting to kind of work his way into this role here. Was brought in after the trade of Chuba Hubbard. So now 1st and 10 right there. Another first down pickup right there for Chandler. 2nd and 2. Going to be a handoff here. Chandler picks up another first down. So Chandler finding some lanes here. Starting to get it going here a little bit here in Carolina. So now Bryce Young throws this one up here. Jonathan Mingo. Mingo comes down with a touchdown. Panthers, they retake the lead. Jonathan Mingo with the catch right there. Safety help came over just too late. Dax Hill could not get over to help right there. Mingo beat his man off the line and got the touchdown. So 10-7 here, Carolina with the lead. And here's Jamar Chase. One little kind of stutter move right there. Was able to, which is all he needed to stop Isaiah Simmons from laying him out. So here comes another catch right here. Picking up almost a first down. 3rd and inches. Richie James couldn't get the additional inch. Here's Mixon. Going to pick up the first down right there. Too easy. You think they'd run the ball more than 3 times with the way he's picking up yards. Here's Burrow. Throws this one to Chase, and he comes up with the catch right there. And right now it's just surgical for Burrow in this Bengals offense. Here's another one, and that was a big hit right there. T. Higgins could not hold on to that football. Jeremy Chin disconnected him from that football. 4th and 1 now. Burrow. Throw here underneath the Higgins, and they brought all the heat right there trying to get after him. Instead, just a quick throw to Higgins on the slant. So now Burrow navigating the pocket. Burrow just going to take a sack right there. Gross Matos brings him down. Burrow tried to getting outside the pocket, extending the play, just couldn't do it. So out will come the field goal unit. That one's up and away and good. So it's tied up here 10-10. Now Bryce Young throws this one underneath here. Jermaine Burton gonna get a 3rd and 1 right there. And he's been having a really nice rookie season so far. 3rd and 1. Handoff, and that is not ideal. Hendrickson just absolutely scoring Ty Chandler into the ground. Looking like Rhino from the WWF. Now here comes Joe Mixon into the open field, and just no one got to him. It's like they didn't know there was a running play going on. 2nd and 7. Burrow throws this one, and that's another first down. T. Higgins just surgical today. Burrow, shotgun formation, gonna find T. Higgins. Touchdown Bengals, his first of the day. And that will give them a 17-10 lead. Now 3rd quarter, Burrow gonna find Higgins again. T. Higgins, just an amazing play right there by T. Higgins. 1st and 10. Burrow throws this one. Going to find Jamar Chase. He gets tackled, not before picking up the first down, though. And Burrow, just, when you have weapons like this is the reason why this team is 5-0. And here's Jamar Chase into the open field. Gets caught from behind by J.C. Horn. Horn having himself a tough day guarding Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. And there's T. Higgins. Speak of the devil. Touchdown Bengals. And they extend the lead out here even more after that touchdown, 24-10. So handoff here to Tariq Cohen. He gets some carries every now and then. He picks up the first down. Cohen getting some run here. Bryce Young navigating the pocket, and Bryce Young throws this one, and that's a drop. 4th and 6. Tough one right there. That wouldn't have been a first down, but it would have made it inches, but 4th and 6. The Panthers, they decided to go for it anyway. Screenplay here to Chandler. Chandler just picks up the first down. And Coach Zach Taylor wants a call for something, not sure what, but Bryce Young steps up in the pocket, gonna keep it himself, gets tackled. 4th and 1. So what do they do here? They go hurry up. They decide to keep it on themselves here. They're going to say, you know what, let's make something happen. 4th and 1, playing with house money here, and Ty Chandler navigates through the congestion, picks up the first down. So now 3rd and goal. Bryce Young on the run. Bryce Young going to keep it himself. Bryce Young, touchdown. Bryce Young using his legs that time. Gets in for the score. Bryce Young, he's been having some nice rushing days here this season. So 17-24. Burrow, 3rd and 6. That's knocked down by Jeremy Chin. Chin with a nice play right there. And he has been phenomenal this season. So 1st and 10, 3rd quarter. Winding down. Bryce Young just going to keep it himself here. Going to get a block from Chandler. Hugs the sideline. Gets out of bounds and takes a hit there late. Little shove out of bounds. But this is the modern NFL. You can't be doing that. You can't be playing football. Flag on Daxton Hill, 15 yards. Unnecessary footballing. Can't do that. 2nd and 9. Going to be a handoff, and that goes backwards for a couple yards right there. Not ideal. DJ Reader with a tackle right there. 3rd and 12. Play action. Bryce Young can't get it off in time. It's Hendrickson again. And the pressure coming in really fast right there. Eddie Pinheiro with a kick here. This one is good. That one's a little more on line where it needed to be for Pinheiro. And that makes it 24-20, or makes it 20-24. Bengals still lead. T. Higgins, that is not a good tackle attempt by Casey on Nixon right there. 3rd and 3. Burrow, shotgun formation, looking, gonna find Mixon. Mixon just gets forward. Pritchard couldn't bring him down. That would have been a big stop. So Burrow throws this one to his tight end. Picks up the first down. 1st and 10 now. Burrow looking, quick throw here. And that one is gonna get up to the 3. But they come back here, 3rd and goal, shotgun formation. Burrow, that is a missed throw from Burrow. 4th and goal. They decide to kick the field goal here. They go up 7, so the Panthers, they need a touchdown here to, at the very least, tie this game up. At the very least, to tie it up. So now 2nd and 3. Bryce Young gets outside the pocket, stops, fires, going to find John Mechie right there, who just gets that back foot down. But the Bengals, they didn't think he got that back foot down. This would get challenged, and it says receiver head position. This is about whether or not that foot touched down, and it looks like it just barely grazed the grass and was able to get down. Ty Chandler, 3rd and 2 a little bit later. 3:01, 3 minutes left on the clock here. Panthers driving. 3rd and 2 again. Going to be a handoff here. Chandler picks up the first down right there. Keeps it going. Panthers had to burn a timeout in the 3rd quarter. They might regret that. Here comes Bryce Young. Throws this one. John Mechie, touchdown. And they are 1 PAT away from tying this game up. Still left a lot of time for Joe Burrow, but John Mechie here tying this one up. And oh, no, he did not. Eddie Pinheiro misses the kick by about a foot. So 26-27, they decide to onside kick it. They don't have 3 timeouts. They needed that onside kick because you can only stop the clock 2 times here. So the Bengals, they get the ball back. So 3rd and 9, stop the clock 2 times. They decide to throw this football. Burrow running around here, throws it. That almost could have got picked off. Brian Burns just knocks it down. So a minute 7, they just gave them a lifeline here. Not sure what Zach Taylor's thinking. So here comes Bryce Young. Looking, throws this one deep. He had Mingo underneath. Decides to go all the way for Mechie. It gets into his hands. It gets knocked out. 2nd and 10 coming up now. 3rd and 10 now after an incompletion. Young gonna find Chandler. Chandler gets shoved out of bounds. 4th and 1. You wish that blocker would have got upfield a little bit quicker, and then they go for it. 4th and 1, and that is not ideal. Wilson ends it right there. Chandler, I think he had a hole, but Hayden Hurst kind of decides to go block someone else. Not sure what happened right there. Miscommunication, but Hayden Hurst missed the block, and that ends the game. And the Panthers lose in heartbreaking fashion. They had a chance to win that football game. Instead, they drop another one, 4 in a row now, to the Bengals, who improved to 6-0, 27-26. Bryce Young, 11-25, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown on the day. John Mechie, 3 receptions, 45 yards, 1 receiving touchdown. Jonathan Mingo, 2 receptions, 39 yards, 1 receiving touchdown. And then Joe Burrow, 24-41, 280 yards, 3 touchdowns. T. Higgins, 7 receptions, 89 yards, 3 receiving touchdowns. I believe that should be 2. And then Jamar Chase, 8 receptions, 117 yards, and 1 receiving touchdown on the day for him as the Bengals defeat the Panthers 27-26. So that sucked. That was I think I just kind of botched that final drive, honestly. Wanted the deep shot to Mechie, didn't even notice a Mingo underneath. But the routes kind of stack on top of each other, so I kind of see the circle button and the square button kind of on top of each other, so I kind of just assume they're in the same area with each other, but they weren't. But we do get a nice upgrade there for Austin Corbett. We go with power. So I think for our interior guys, I might just go with power for now on, so we can kind of build out a good running offensive lineman in the interior. But yeah, not great. But we do get one guy back. Kieran Amagjadi is back from injury. It'll be one more week without Zach Zinter, then he can get back into the starting lineup with his broken ribs. And we're closing in on getting this offensive line fully healthy. And with Jackson Powers Johnson still a little bit away, Kieran Amagjadi and Caden Wallace are going to kind of supplant Eric Fisher, who was kind of just disastrously bad for us. You see his actual pass block ratings are lower than all of theirs. His run block ratings are good, but his pass block ratings are just terrible compared to 2 rookies. So we're taking on the Bears next episode, and in this universe, things did not work out for Justin Fields. They took Caleb Williams, and he has 8 touchdowns on 1 interception so far this year, a little over 1,000 yards. And he is close to revealing his dev trait for them, but Caleb Williams, 6'1", quarterback out of USC, the projected #1 pick. This should probably work out in real life. Caleb Williams should end up on the Bears, but who knows? But yeah, he looks pretty good, and so we get a crack at him. We've seen the 1 and 2 quarterbacks in this draft so far. After this upcoming game, we've seen Drake May, and now we're going to see Caleb Williams, and there's a chance we might actually see Michael Penix Jr. if in the Saints game. He might be starting for them already. So if you want to see all that, be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, keep up with the channel, keep up with the series. I appreciate all of you for watching these videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.